All right, are you ready to make your command line work smarter, not harder? Today we're moving past running commands one at a time. We're going to unlock the power of Linux control operators so you can build simple logic and really make your terminal work for you.
You know the drill, right? You type a command, you wait, you type the next one. It's slow, it's manual. But what if your terminal could actually make decisions? What if it could say, hey, if this first thing works, then do the next thing. But if it fails, do this other thing instead. Well, that's exactly the power we're going to tap into today. So first things first, let's start with the absolute basics. Sequencing. This is the simplest way to get multiple commands to run, but understanding how to control that flow, well, that's the first big step toward building some seriously powerful one-liners.
Okay, let's meet our first two tools. The semicolon is like a simple to-do list for your terminal. It just runs command 1, then command 2, then command 3, no questions asked. The ampersand, though, that's your key to multitasking. It kicks a command off into the background so your terminal is immediately free for you to keep working. This is an absolute game changer for any task that takes a while to finish.
Let's see how this actually works. In that first example, the terminal is going to run date, then pwd, then whoami, all in a row. Simple. But look at the second one. We're telling it to sleep for 15 seconds. But with the ampersand, it happens in the background. You get your command prompt back right away, so you can run date or anything else you want. So a good rule of thumb, semicolon for quick, independent tasks, and the ampersand for anything that would normally tie up your terminal. All right, we've got sequencing down. Now let's get to the really cool part, the logic that makes the Linux shell so incredibly powerful. It all boils down to this really elegant, simple idea, the secret language of success and failure. Here's the secret. Every single command you run, I don't care how simple or complex, it gives back a little report card when it's done. It's called an exit status. You can think of it like a quick thumbs up or a thumbs down from your terminal, letting you know if everything went okay. And what's so cool is how simple the code is. An exit status of 0 is the universal sign for everything worked perfectly. If you get a 0, you know for a fact that your command did its job without a hitch. It's the green light to move on to the next step.
Any other number, literally anything from 1 up to 255, means something went wrong. But, and here's the really brilliant part, different numbers can mean different kinds of errors. Like one number might mean file not found, while another means permission denied. This is how your scripts can get smart and understand not just if something failed, but maybe even why.
So how do you see this magic number? You use this special variable, $? But here's the catch, and listen up, because this is a big one. You have to check it immediately after your command finishes. The very next thing you type, even a simple ls, will overwrite that value. So if you need to know if something worked, you check $? right away.
Now we can start having some real fun. The double ampersand, or logical and, is how you create dependencies. You're basically telling the shell, hey, run this next command, but only if that last one was successful. This is absolutely crucial for any tasks that have to happen in a specific, successful order. And this just shows it perfectly. In the first line, we successfully create a directory, so the success message gets printed. But in the second one, we try to create a directory where we don't have permission. That command fails, so the second part, the echo command, never even runs. This is the heart of safe scripting. Don't even try step 2 if step 1 didn't work. Okay, so double ampersand handles success. But what about when things go wrong? Well, that's where the logical or the double pipe, comes in. You should think of this as your plan B. It tells the shell to run the next command only if the first one failed.
Check out this example. We know that trying to ls a path that doesn't exist is going to fail. The logical OR operator catches that failure, and instead of a cryptic system error, it prints our nice, clean, custom message. This is so much better for making your scripts easy to understand and debug.
So, we've got our building blocks, right? We have simple sequencing with the semicolon, and we have conditional logic with and or. Now, let's put them together and build some really intelligent single-line commands that honestly feel like mini-scripts.
This is so cool. By chaining and or together, you can create a full if-then-else structure right on your command line. The first command is your if condition. The part after and is your then block. It only runs on success. And the part after or is your else block. It's your plan B that only runs on failure. It's a super clean way to handle both outcomes in just one line.
Now, as your commands get more powerful, they can also get, well, a little messy and hard to read. So let's talk about two super important tools for keeping things clean. Trust me, your future self will thank you for this.
Comments are your best friend. Anything after a hash symbol is just completely ignored by the shell, so you can leave notes explaining what on earth you were thinking. And the backslash lets you break up a really long command across multiple lines, so you can actually read it. Just remember, that critical tip, the backslash has to be the absolute last character on the line, no spaces after it.
Whew, okay, we've covered a ton of ground in a short amount of time. To help all this stick and get you started, here's a quick cheat sheet that pulls together all the key operators we've talked about.
So here it is, your quick reference guide. Use the semicolon for simple tasks that don't care about each other. Use the ampersand for kicking off long-running jobs. Use the double ampersand, and, when step 2 depends on step 1 working. And use the double pipe, or, to handle errors gracefully. Keep this handy when you're starting to build your own command chains.
You know, if you only remember one single thing from all of this, let it be this golden rule right here. If your commands need each other to work, like you have to mkdir a directory before you can cd into it, you must use and. If the commands are totally unrelated, then the semicolon is fine. Getting this right is the absolute key to writing scripts that are safe and that actually work every time.
So there you have it. You now have the tools to go way beyond just typing single commands. You can start building real automations, creating smart one-liners that save you time, prevent silly mistakes, and just make you a much more effective and powerful Linux user. So my question to you is, what's the first tedious task you're going to automate? Go on, the command line is waiting.